Hi, welcome to SBR Forum Videos. I'm Peter Loshak. This is the weekly parlay video that I do every Friday where I give a parlay based on the picks that have been recommended to me in the advice that I've gotten in our videos all week long. We just got finished with college football week 12. Now I'm going to take a look at NFL week 11, and I'll tell you, this card has a lot of those kind of like 3.5, 4-point favorites that I have a feeling the public's going to like, and that also look like they might actually be good bets. And I'm worried for. I'll be honest, I'm worried for the books in NFL Week 11. I think we might see a repeat of what we saw in I think 8 or 9, where a lot of these 3.5, 4-point favorites, especially on the road, pounded by the public, wind up being good bets, and the books get buried. But we'll see how it turns out. I have 2 plays that were recommended to me in the videos that we did. I'm going to put them in the parlay this week. I'll start out with the ones that I considered closely but wound up not taking. Packers. Stephen O recommended the Packers this week over the Lions, and Stephen O has picked like 4 or 5 winners in a row. All the same kind of pick. All favorites, all public-backed favorites, and they have won like 4 or 5 weeks in a row. So I'm definitely leaning towards the Packers, again, following Stephen O on this one, but it makes me a little bit nervous. They do have some injuries, so I chose not to include it in the parlay, although I came very close. Then the Bucks. I wanted to put the Bucks in the parlay this week. That's a bet that I like, but Jeff Grant kind of talked me out of it a little bit, so I still like the Bucks as a play, but I'm not going to put it in the parlay. Jeff Grant did, though, go with the Texans minus all those points against the Jags, and he hasn't had a good read on Jags games, as he admitted in our video this year. But he likes the Texans, and I do think that Jaguars have repeatedly lost by more than 15 points this year. So I think Texans is a slightly good play, not good enough to include in the parlay. Then Joe Duffy from OffshoreInsiders.com recommended the Cardinals getting 10 at the Falcons, and he gave a good analysis on that line, and I think that is the right side. Don't quite like it enough to include it in the parlay. And then the Rams. I talked with Jeff Cadillac. Jeff Cadillac faded the Jets last week with Seattle, explained exactly why, and won with it. I was on the Jets. I lost. Brent told me that the Sharps were on the Jets. The Sharps lost. And Jeff Cadillac likes the Rams again, likes fading the Jets again this week, likes the Rams -3, but it makes me a little bit nervous. I definitely think it's the right side, but I'm not going to put it in the parlay. 2 plays I am going to put in the parlay. Cleveland Browns +8. That comes courtesy of who? That comes courtesy of Joe Duffy. That's right. Joe Duffy gave us the Cardinals pick over the Falcons, which I like. The Browns pick +8 I like even more. Tony Romo giving 8 points. Is there anything more that I really have to say? It's also we've been discussing how the Cowboys don't really have a very good home field advantage, if any at all, that new stadium is kind of like, if anything, working against them, and at best, neutral. So the Browns +8 getting all those points is a good play in my opinion. And then Troy West, who's been absolutely on fire. Troy West from allplayswin.com. All his plays have won over the past few weeks. He's given us some great picks, and he likes the Bengals -3, -125. These are all DSI lines, boys. The Chiefs, they were helped a lot by the rain last week with Pitt, and they are a legitimately terrible team. I think we all know that. And the Bengals -3, they look like they have some life to them now. So I'm going to take those 2 picks. Browns +8, -110. Bengals -3, -125. That's $100 to win 243.64. And I think we got a winner this week, boys. All right, that's my premium parlay show for NFL Week 11. Good luck this week, and I'll catch you guys all again next week.